Hey guys, Dan from Daily Joybird here, and we are checking out Mass Effect 3's Resurgence DLC pack. Now, this came out on Xbox Live today. It contains a selection of new content, including new character classes, new character races, 2 multiplayer maps, and a selection of new weaponry. So, this short video is showing off the Firebase Hydra map, which is based on the Turian moon that you see during the single player campaign. Unfortunately, I'm not playing as any of the new classes, just simply because if you've played Mass Effect 3, you'll know that to unlock new classes you have to spend earned credits or actual Microsoft points on packs, which don't necessarily guarantee you anything at all. So I couldn't get the character just to play as. But yeah, this is the Firebase Hydra map. I'm not doing anything particularly spectacular on it, but I'm using my Quarian class, admittedly with a weapon I don't particularly like. This is only one of 2 maps on that comes with the package, which is free. So if you're a fan of the multiplayer and you want a little bit more, this should be right up your street. It doesn't add anything really new in terms of actual gameplay. The mode is still the same 10-wave horde style gameplay, which is a shame because the Mass Effect universe could offer so much more. So yeah, I mean, for a free package you can't say no. And obviously with the whole ending backlash that has been going on for the past, well, since the game's released really, since people started finishing it, to charge even for this would be suicidal at the moment. I mean, obviously if you've been keeping up with the news as well, you'll know that the ending is to be extended. It's not going to be changed, they've said, so don't expect any variation. It will still end exactly the same way as it did, just supposedly with more clarity and extended scenes and whatever else to give you a better understanding of what actually happened. So as for this map, it's decent. I quite like it because it's not, from what I can tell, just a direct rip of an area from the single player, whereas the other multiplayer maps all featured as single player missions. This one seems to be its own design, which is good because the other maps, well, I think I played them in the multiplayer. It was before I played them in the single player, so when I found them in the single player they were just a bit, they felt cheap. So yeah, it's a good map this, and it's very visually pleasing, as you might have guessed if you've played the single player, because you can see the war going on in the back. Perhaps not quite as much as you do in the single player, but you can see the Turian homeworld in the background. There's a bit early in the video where I looked directly at it, if you're interested. And yeah, that's about all there is to it really. There's this little bit where we are now doing the hack. From what I could tell, I didn't actually play a full game on this. I must admit I quit midway through, not because I was losing or it wasn't going well or anything. I just had stuff to do. I didn't really have the time to play this. But from what I could tell, this small circular area here, I imagine would be quite useful to, like, I was going to say camp, but it's not really camping, but you know what I mean, to hold up in when things get really hairy. Admittedly, if you're getting charged by brutes and banshees and whatever nasties come at you, it might not be such a good idea, but for now, when it's quite calm like it is here, it's a nice little place to hide out. So yeah, as for the rest of the pack, it contains, like I said, it contains 2 maps, this one and another, which the name escapes me. Again, I'll flash it up on the screen. It contains a number of new characters and classes, including a couple of Batarian classes, a couple of Geth classes, which both Geth and Batarian are completely new. There's an Asari Justicar class. I think it's one of the biotic classes, obviously. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. And a Krogan class, Krogan Vanguard. So, whilst they won't add a lot to the game, it's a nice variation if you're getting bored of the characters that are already on it, and should keep you going for a while. Yeah, and lastly, there are a selection of new weapons. Not that I've been able to try any of them out just yet. So yeah, that's the Resurgence pack in a nutshell. It's out now on Xbox Live. Should be out tomorrow on PSN. So grab it, it's free, and enjoy. Thank you for watching.